Good afternoon. Welcome back to Thursday Thoughts with Jade. I'm Jade and I am the co-founder of She's Lit. It is a community of women that educate, elevate, empower, and encourage every woman across the world. And if you just want to keep on watching, we're going to be talking about God's plan. Alright guys, so basically I'm here just in my comfy clothes, and yes, I do wear glasses. And I need to probably wear them more often because I'm pretty sure I'm getting old and I can't see anything. And so I am just coming on here to talk to you guys about God's plan. So basically, I have just been going through a lot of different things. I mean, 2020 has just put a lot of different things on everyone's plate, and we're all just trying to figure it out. And so I am just coming on here to talk about God's plan for your life. Whether you are a Christian or a non-believer, you know, any way of life that you choose to live, God still has a plan for your life. And whether you think that it should be some type of way, most of the time it doesn't. Most of the time it doesn't happen exactly the way that you had dreamed about for so long, and it's only because God has a greater plan. And I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that there's a blueprint that everyone has that is designed just for them. And I really just want to talk about how I am kind of adjusting to that. I've always known that I, you know, have a life that is directed by God. I've always known that since I was a little kid because, you know, my parents are pastors, and they have, you know, taught us the ways of, you know, the way of God, and the way that, you know, the Bible states how, you know, God does everything for his people, and that includes, you know, directing them in the way that they should go. And so with that, I've always believed that, but I've definitely had my times where I thought my plans were better, and I thought my plans were, you know, going to work, and that's just not how it goes, especially when you are chosen one, especially if God has told you, you know, what he wants for you and what you're supposed to be doing. Normally your plan doesn't go the way it's supposed to, because that's not the plan God wants for you. But the great thing is that God gives you choice, and he always wants you to choose him, and that's why he gives you choice, because he doesn't want you to feel like you have to, you know, you have to choose him, but he wants you to choose him. He wants you to wholeheartedly choose him. And if you don't, and you choose to go a different path, then there are just, you know, a different life that you know, are going to live. And I feel like when me personally, like, this is my personal, like, growth and what I'm going through, but I feel like when I give, like, everything to God, I feel like my life is just so much better. And I feel like when I don't give my whole heart and my whole self and my, like, every single waking moment to him and to glorify his name, my life just kind of goes in a path that it's not supposed to go. And I have learned this in multiple occasions, and not saying what going on right now during the coronavirus and all the crazy stuff is, it's not saying because I'm not giving myself to God, but it is saying that God is trying to line me up in a place of where he wants me to go, and not where I want to go. And I'm definitely seeing, you know, where he is trying to take me and where he wants me to be, and I'm also definitely seeing like my ways are just not the right way. And the cool thing is, like, every single time you give yourself to God, like, fully, and you allow him to just make your path the best path that it could possibly be, like, you notice that it's something, it's more and better than what you even dreamt of. And even though there are going to be struggles on both sides, whether it's your path, your way, the way you want it to be, or God's path, the way that he wants you to be, the way that he wants your life to be, there are going to be struggles. But I think I'd rather go through struggles on the way to my destiny, where I'm actually supposed to be, like what I was called to be from the beginning, from the time that I was birthed into this world. I'd rather be on the path of that and go through struggles than go on a path and end up in a place or end up being a person that, like, I wasn't supposed to be. And so I'm definitely learning that God's plan is always on time, it's always better, and it's always correct. It's always perfect. And I feel like when we live in our truth, we have to be transparent with ourselves about what direction we're going on right now. Like, right now, are you going in a direction, like, are you choosing to just do the things that you want to do and not think about the big picture? Or are you choosing to take time and know and understand, like, where God wants you to go next? Especially because I really believe 2020 is like a time where it's like a stepping stone for where your next 10 years is going to be, or your next 5 years is going to be. And so right now, just know that when you come out of 2020, are you going to be going towards where God wants you to go, or are you going to be heading to where you think you should be going? Like, where you know, and because it's going to affect where you're going to go in the next coming years. Because 2020 is supposed to be a time where we are elevated and we're new and we're prosperous and we're going where God wants us to go. And I just want you guys to be encouraged to really sit back and look at yourselves and figure out what you want, what you really want, where and what you really want to do with your life, and really think about the decisions that you make from that thought process, because those will then determine where your life is going to be. And I choose to live in my truth, and my truth is to go wherever God wants me to go, to do whatever God wants me to do, because I can't do this on my own. I've tried multiple times and it doesn't work. But I've also tried doing it with God, and it always works. It always works. It always works out for good. And I just know from my experience and that I just want to be the best self I can be. And if the best self that I can be is with God and knowing his blueprint for my life, then why not go that route? So just remember, God has a plan for you no matter where you are in life. So just know that he's always there. No matter what you're going through, whatever's going on in your life right now, remember he's there, and he just wants you to choose him and to just hear him out. Go where he wants you to go, and he knows everything before it happens. He knows he already saw coronavirus, before it even happened. He already saw how the world was going to change before it even happened. And now we just need to make decisions based on our circumstances in order to either do better in life or do worse. I choose God, so I hope you do too. And I choose my truth. I choose to fully see where I'm at right now and be transparent with myself, what I'm doing wrong right now or not good enough right now. Like, what am I doing to get myself in that place of fully surrendering to God? Because I know I can't do this on my own. All these crazy things that are happening, I know I can't do this on my own, because if I did all this stuff on my own, if I tried to live life on my own, I would be a wreck. I wouldn't be able to take care of my kids. I wouldn't be able to be a good wife. I wouldn't be able to be a business owner or have a career. I wouldn't be able to do any of that. But I do know that the peace of God, the strength of God, the joy of God, everything that I need on a daily basis comes from Him. And so if I can take the joy of God but not try to walk in the path that He wants me to go, that doesn't make any sense, you know? So I can't take little bits, you know, and you can't take little bits. You can't choose small things and not choose other things. It's like all in or nothing. And so, you know, just know that everyone's on a journey, and it's gonna take time and trials and tribulations and tears and heartache, but it's also gonna be joyful and, you know, elevating and empowering, and it's gonna be beautiful in the end. And so I just want to encourage you to keep moving forward and to keeping God first in your life, no matter if it's just, you know, waking up and just thanking Him who He is, and going about your day and knowing that He, you know, directs your footsteps, and just allow Him to be Him in your life, and just see how amazing your life is going to become. I believe 2021 is going to be amazing for you. And so I just pray that on your life, that 2021 is going to be an amazing time. It's going to elevate you. It's going to push you to become the best of yourself. And I hope that you know that you can be living in your truth on a daily basis. And I just hope that today encourages someone, and I pray that you guys just got something from this. Please know that we are here to help. So please go to our social media at She's Lit Con, and we are here. Message us. Let us know if you need any help. Let us know if you need help on taking the steps to following God's plan. And we will definitely be here to help you. We love you, and God bless you. Bye.